Hi everybody, I'm Robin and these are my reflections, and today, pretty, we're gonna take a look at the Star Maiden Tarot. I haven't really looked at it. I did open it up and I think I started looking at it and then I got distracted. I put it back in the box. I haven't looked at it since, so we're gonna do a first impressions because I got a little time while I wait on my dinner to cook and I want to see this deck. So let's take a look. I want to get it out of its box. And I want to use it. So I thought we could take a look at this together. So here's the inside of the box. The box is not much bigger than the cards as far as the width, but it's quite thick. And I think this is because of this chunky little guidebook. So we're going to see what's in this chunky guidebook right now. Let's see. The cards are linen. They have this celestial pattern on the back, which I'm guessing might be the constellation for the Star Maiden. Beautiful metallic teal edging on it that is glassy and stunning. And the cards are pretty. So let's take a look. We'll take a look at the cards in just a minute, but let's take a look at this chunky book. I'm dying to see what all is in here. So here's the table of contents. It looks like there's a section on numerology and the zodiac and the minor arcana and then a couple of spreads. So let's see. It says the Star Maiden Tarot was named after Astraea, the Greek goddess of justice in Greek mythology. And it was said that Zeus sent her away to the stars to become the constellation of Virgo, where she became known as the Star Maiden. As the Star Maiden, she holds ownership over the scales of Libra, giving her the responsibility of keeping the balance in our physical and spiritual world. Much of the symbolism and meaning behind the imagery of in the Star Maiden Tarot is derived from the classic Rider-Waite Tarot. Each sign has a connection to a card in the major arcana and a suit in the minor arcana, depending on the element associated with your zodiac sign, and each is identified in this guidebook. Learning about these connections may help you answer questions in a deeper way as they can teach you more about who you are. The Star Maiden Tarot reminds you that you are already whole just as you are and that you have the power to change and transform your life. The Star Maiden is here to help guide you through whatever you are experiencing in your life right now. Remember, the scales will never remain perfectly balanced, and when one area of life is imbalanced, that means another is out of alignment. This is the eternal dance of life. May the Star Maiden Tarot be guiding light on your journey. All right. Looks like we have a thumbnail, the number, the name of the card, and then an upright and reversed meaning. And it's the same for all of the cards. And in the back, there's a few spreads. Oh yeah, full moon and new moon spread, just a basic 2-card spread. And then here's our author. There's Hannah Kirchen. You want to see her? She's from Milwaukee. She's a Libra. That's why she likes the scale of justice. Maybe is this the constellation of Virgo on the back, or is it Libra? No, it's probably Virgo. Let me know. So the first thing I'm seeing that I'm loving about this is I love the color. I love the artwork, the quirkiness of the artwork. Like the limbs are weird length and weird shapes, and it almost looks like paper has been cut out to make his cape, and maybe even the stripes on his stockings. And it reminds me a lot, the textures and stuff remind me a lot of another deck that's an indie deck that I haven't picked up, that I've always been curious about, called the Emma Poetica. So I'm wondering now if this can be maybe a dupe for that. So here's the Magician. She's got the snake belt, all of the tools there. Love the texture in her hair. So it looks like each one has this I think these, I don't know if these are meant to be clouds, this border at the bottom, which is, it's cute. It's cute. The cards are normal tarot size, so, and the artwork is not busy, so the border doesn't feel like it's scrunching the artwork or covering anything in any way, in my opinion. But here's the High Priestess. Got a crystal. The Empress with her pomegranate. Here's our Emperor. I like the Gumby arms. It's fun. I'm also liking that I'm seeing some diversity already right out of the gate. I'm seeing skin tone diversity, age diversity, diversity in, like if I'm seeing like men or women, sexual orientation. Look, here we go, lovers. So I'm here for this. So they made the Hierophant into a goat or a ram, maybe, with the two people. I don't understand why. Is this? Let's look at the Hierophant. Let's see. Let's see why we have a goat. Okay. Oh, Taurus. Duh. Duh. The Hierophant is Taurus, so that's why it's not a. It's a bull. Okay. Ruled by Taurus, he is represented by the head of a bull. The Hierophant rules three worlds: the conscious, subconscious, and the superconscious. As the teacher, they hold wisdom and spiritual knowledge that now must be passed down to the followers standing before them. This is a card of spiritual evolution, expansion, and gaining higher awareness. Reversed, when reversed, you are being led astray, whether by the ego within you or by an outside figure in your life. Think about your true intentions and the intentions of those around you. There may be a need to reprioritize and restructure some things in your life. Okay. I think that's a fantastic write-up for the Hierophant, and it does give me because I appreciate that even though it doesn't say much about the artwork. This is a really pretty picture now that I'm looking at it, with the people that kind of fade into the background and the stars in the background. Even like the pattern on the cape. I forgot what I was saying. I got distracted by the colors. I really like the colors in this, and I like this sort of paper cutout look. It's bold, it's rich and juicy, and I like it. String. Here's the Hermit. And it does feel a little bit celestial, but without being the Wheel of Fortune. Without feeling starseedy, So if you're not interested in like a starseedy thing, but you want something, but you do like space, this could be something you might be interested in. Justice is at 11, so it's definitely leading RWS. I mean, it was obviously anyway with all of the setup of the cards, but Hanged Man. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Stop it. I think I saw this on the website, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've seen this before, but it's so cute. I love it. I loved it when I saw it the first time. This ferryman, but he's like a skeleton. And he kind of reminds me of those like dancing skeletons you see at like, I don't know. He's giving dancing skeleton. He's giving sugar skull. He's giving all the things that I love. And I'm here for this death card. Temperance. All right, the Devil. This one is a ram, right? I don't know. The Tower. This is a very calm tower, and I appreciate that because the Tower card is already kind of, for me, I don't love tower cards. I know some people love them. I don't like them. I don't like to see them because I know some shit is about to go down, and it's usually annoying shit or very scary shit. So, yeah, it's nice when it pops up. It already gives me a jolt. I appreciate it when I see a calm one that doesn't like have lightning and like, I don't know, people falling, and it doesn't look terrifying, Beautiful sun with an eye to see the authenticity of what is being illuminated by the sun. I love it. Judgment. And the World. All right. Going on to the Ace of Swords. All right, so we went from the World into Swords as our first suit. All right, Two of Swords. Cute. I love the backgrounds. I don't know. I mean, it seems so simple, the artwork, but then when you start to like look at the patterns and look at the backgrounds, it just invites me in there, right? It makes me want to kind of like walk in this world. Four of Swords. The Five. And it does feel like I should whisper while I'm there. The Six. Maybe because it's nighttime and people might be asleep. I don't know. The Seven of Swords. All right, here's our 8. It's almost like he didn't leave him. He dropped him on the way back. Or what's happening? Hang on. I thought it was like a ghost holding them or something, but I think it's just a pattern. 8 of Swords. She's got waves around her. The 9. Love this. Look what she's dreaming about. Dreaming about the 5. And the 10. I mean, he is definitely being stabbed, but I can definitely see the sun in the background. I love the position of his arms because it feels like completion. We've got flowers growing. This is a nice 10 of Swords. It is. There's our Page of Swords. Love him. Yes. He's fantastic. I love his energy. Here's the Knight. The King. Okay. And then the Queen. Okay. So I mean, it's a deck based on a goddess, so it makes sense that the Queen would come last. Let's look in the guidebook really quickly to see if those energies are swapped. Sometimes they swap them in the listing, but they don't swap them in the energy. So let's see. So the King says he's a powerful intellectual figure who expresses himself freely and acts from a place of intellect rather than from emotions. And the Queen says she's a strong intellect and ambitious and highly perceptive woman who will tell you exactly how it is. She's able to think and communicate rationally while also remaining empathic when it feels necessary. So she's still water and he's still air. So I love this write-up for the King of Swords. The reversed. A reverse King of Swords can be someone who is manipulative and uses their intellect to control and take advantage of others to get what they want. Their power and authority have gone to their head, and now the ego is in control. I like these write-ups. They're very good. On to the Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. I was gonna say King of Wands, but this is a Two of Wands. The 3. So we definitely have different energies here for the 2 and the 3. This one feels almost inside or very close to the inside, and this one definitely feels more expansive outside, and there's like an open space here. So this one feels more closed in. The 4. I'm liking the diversity in this one as well, because and it's not a pip deck. The other one was a pip deck that I was talking about that I said it reminded me of, and it's also not anywhere near as diverse as this one. So this is the 6 of Wands. I like this a lot. I like colors. It's going to be fun to read with. 7 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. So this suit is definitely given fire, right? It's feeling very warm. The 9 of Wands. I love her dress. And the 10. And with very few lines on the face, she still managed, the artist, to bring the emotion. And then I like the textures. Page. The blossoming on the wand here. The Knight of Wands. The King. And the Queen. I like them together as well. Very rich. They feel rich. The colors feel so rich and juicy. That's the only word I can think of. Like, like a ripe peach or plum, really. Like a plum. All right, so here we are, cups. And the cups has a moth on it. Interesting. The 2 of Cups. It says something in here about this moth. It says this card also represents growth and transformation symbolized by the butterfly. Okay, so that's a butterfly. I like this book because every time I have a question and I open it, it's the answers in there. So so that's all I need really out of a guidebook. So I'm happy with that. 3 of Cups. Dancing naked in the pumpkin patch. The 4 of Cups. The 5. Aww. It looks like a knight coming back from battle and it didn't go so well, right? The 6, I like the age diversity here. The 7 of Cups. What's in these cups? We've got crystals and a laurel wreath and a crown and a heart, an anatomical heart, a mask, some kind of demon and a snake. Ooh, and even the cups are all different. I like this 7 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Beautiful movement in this card. Look at the colors. Even those shadows look interesting. The 9 of Cups. And here's the 10. Let me speed this up a little bit. I'm taking too long. The Page of Cups. The Knight. The King, who is a merman, and the Queen, who is a mermaid. Look at that. Nice. And finally, the Pentacles. Let's just move that out of the way. Here's our Ace of Pentacles. Look at the color on that. Oh, so beautiful. I have a deck called Tarot by Caro. These colors kind of remind me of that one. 2 of Pentacles. Here's the 3. The 4. 5 of Pentacles. Aw. Look how empty those steps are. There's nothing blocking her way except for her shawl. She can't see it. Love the stars. 6 of Pentacles. I can't wait to see this laid out, what this is going to look like. The 7 of Pentacles. Good choice making it borderless, I think. The 8. Beautiful. The 9. I like the way she's putting them on herself, as if it's like she's working hard and every one she makes becomes a part of her internal makeup, right? Like it changes her. I like that. 9 of Pentacles. And the 10. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. They're covered. We're covered by their protection. We're within them. They're part of us, right? Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Look at this horse. Cool. I like the composition of this. This horse is like weird and funky and huge. I love it. The King of Pentacles and his queen. Look at the rabbit. It's like a fish rabbit. I don't even know what's happening with this rabbit, but I love it. Here are the backs again. Let me know what constellation this is, guys. Is it Virgo? Let me know if you're an astrology person. So they are normal tarot size, any kind of normal, regular tarot size. Here it is up against the Hay House card. They're a little bit smaller and a little bit more narrow. And against a normal tarot size card, this is a Hay House card. You can see they are the same size. So, yeah. So they shuffle fantastically. I don't have any issue shuffling this cardstock. And I have small hands. But because they're so bendy, and they're actually not, they're a stiffer linen than they're not a mushy linen. They're a plasticky linen. So they have a good kind of bounce to them. And they're easy to control. So yeah, they shuffle like butter. I love this new cardstock. I like this. I love all of US Games cardstock. I like their old cardstock as well. But this is this new technology and this new stock is lovely as well. So yeah, let's pick a card. We got the 5 of Swords. Let's see what it says in here about the 5 of Swords. I'm not sure if I showed this when I was flipping through the guidebook, but in the minor arcana section, you have this numerology section with some keywords, which is nice. And then this in the zodiac section, which I can't seem to figure out. So It says ace is associated with all signs represented by the element in the suit. So if I'm looking at an ace of swords, it would be all of the air signs. So it would be um, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, right? For the ace. But if I'm looking at the two, we're talking about cardinal, 2, 3, and 4 are cardinal signs, it says. So we're looking at, like, if I'm looking at the 2 of wands, I guess that would be Aries. Well, what about the 3 of wands? Is that also Aries? And the 4 of wands is also Aries? So 2, 3, and 4 would be Aries. And then 2, 3, and 4 of water or cups would be Cancer. And 2, 3, and 4 of air would be, or swords would be Libra. Okay, I get it. So the 5, 6, and 7 of the air sign would be Aquarius. So this is 5 of swords, 5 of air. So that's Aquarius. It's an Aquarius card. Okay. That was a lot. I feel like we could have just put them, I feel like we could have just listed it here and it would have been a lot easier, but you could get a chart for what these are anywhere online, but or just write it here in this book if you want to keep up with that kind of stuff. It does list here the elements for the court cards. So we can confirm here that it's water for queens and kings for air, even though the queens come last on the list. And in this book as well, they are last. So 5 of swords. Here it is if you want to read it for yourself. It says the 5 of swords indicates loss and conflict. You may be feeling sad and upset about a situation and you have lost something in the process. Even though one battle is over, there may be conflict and challenge on the horizon. Choose your battles wisely and don't get caught up in the competition. When reversed, there may be something holding you back from healing and moving on from a painful conflict. Something may keep resurfacing, causing this ongoing conflict. There may be an unnecessary battle being fought where neither side will come out on top. Sometimes just walking away from something is the bravest thing we can do. That sounds like a 5 of wands to me. Let's see. So this 5 of swords, it feels very numerological to me. It's not necessarily the way I usually read the 5 of swords, but I can see it. But it did kind of throw me off because conflict is not a keyword that I associate with the 5 of swords. It's really more of a keyword I associate with the 5 of wands. So I looked up the 5 of wands, and this is definitely a different energy. So you can look at that. You can screenshot that if you want to read it. This one is more about like overcoming conflict, and this one is more about steeling yourself against onslaught of conflict that may not have anything really to do with you, but you need to be ready for it, kind of situation. I think a lot of these cards, I was looking at the 3 of swords as well, do feel quite like they want to lean more into the numerology of it. Here's the 3 of swords if you want to read it for yourself. So yeah, that's interesting to note. I like it. Me like it a lot. I like a guidebook that kind of makes me think. I'm reading right now Marseille, and I'm working with numerology. I wouldn't use this deck. I could use this deck, but I wouldn't use this deck this month because right now I'm trying to stay very pip so that I don't get sidetracked by the RWS meanings, which is probably what will happen when I use this deck. I'll probably be reading because it looks so RWS, you know what I mean? But other people read with RWS decks that look RWS and have numerological meaning. So if that is, or use numerological meaning. So that if that is the case and that's the way you read, you might be interested in picking this one up because the guidebook is it leans that way, it seems. The art style on this is making me think it's going to go really well with a couple of decks that I have from Magic and Mediums. The illustrator on this deck and the other one that I have here is Cindy Monroy, and I think that these are going to complement each other. So let's just take a quick look. This is the Golden Light Oracle. They kind of have the same cardstock. So this is the Emperor with the 9 of Cups and Nourish. the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords with solitude. The Two of Cups and the Three of Swords with strength. Yeah, I like this for sure. And I think I'm going to like the other one too, but maybe I like this one better because this one has a darker, a lighter color palette. Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess with reciprocate. Yeah, I mean, this is a perfect match. And last one, connection with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. They kind of look like they could be related, don't they? One more. It's too good. Meditation with strength and the Eight of Cups. Okay, let's try it with the other one by the same artist and the same team, the same author and artist. Okay, so this one is the Latin Love Oracle, same producer. So these are indie decks. Same artist, same author, different cardstock, different look of the cards, but the same artist. So let's just see. Let's pull these out. Got the King of Wands and the Three of Wands with nature. Oh, my stomach is starting to growl. Did you hear that? Okay, we've got Eight of Wands and the Lovers with gossip. Oh no, we got trouble is what we got. I love those gossip cards so much. Seduction with the Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords. Ooh, trying to have their cake and eat it too. All right, and judgment. I was gonna say government with the Hierophant and Envy. Starting to get hungry. I gotta go because I can't think when I'm hungry. A couple more. Five of Cups, Magician, and Offering. I like this too. It's bright and fun, and I think this might make a good love reading deck. I didn't think about that, but it seems to want to be kind of chatty and like tell all, and there are enough people in it and enough situations, so it could work. Differences with the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. I love this differences card too. His big head. The Sun with Toxic. Ooh, and the Six of Wands. The Sun and the Six of Wands, but it's toxic. This is what it looks like on the outside, and this is what it's like on the inside. Ooh, sucky now. I don't need another love deck, but I feel like this one wants to. I think this deck might want to do love readings. We'll see. Stay tuned. Check back on if you want to see how I use it, I'm pulling this out in June 1st. So check back my Instagram in June and you'll see it on there. That's where I use the decks, and if I'm using them for the day and I'm doing a reading with them, I'll post pictures sometimes. So if you want to see them in action, definitely check out my Instagram. The link is always in the description box below. So that's it. Those are my first impressions of the Star Maiden Tarot. First impressions. I think that this is beautiful. I love the way this looks on the table. It's a little busy on the screen, so I don't know how it's going to photograph for the gram, but on my table, this is lovely. I'm looking at like with my naked eye. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful and enchanting and sucking me right in. Like I want to look at all of these cards right now. Like I want to sit with them again and walk through them again. So this is going to be one. And with the cardstock being so shuffleable, I could see this becoming like a go-to for me. It's right up my alley. I think I need to sit with the guidebook a little bit more to kind of see if I can suss out the astrology of it all. But it definitely has some like stars and stuff in there. So it definitely feels like a lot of this is happening in the nighttime. But other than that, I need to like sit with the guidebook a little bit more. I did like that when I had questions and I looked in the guidebook, the answers were there. So I appreciate that because that's what I'm looking for in a guidebook anyway. So that's great. I like the diversity that I'm seeing in skin tone, and this lady looks like she could have vitiligo. A little bit of body diversity, not a lot, but I did see like, different hairstyles. I don't know. I just see different types of people. And that makes me happy. That's the type of diversity I like to see. I like to see different types of people that they look like they could come from all over or be all over, because that's what my world consists of. And that's what I want to see in my decks. And I like this one. This is cute, super cute. Those are my first impressions. Let me know what yours are. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. It helps the videos get out there and for people to see them. Thank you to those of you who are giving me the thumbs ups and commenting below. Those things help boost the channel. Let me see. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle and an occasional book here and there. And that's all I have. There'll be links in the description box below where you can pick this deck up if you want one for yourself. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.